We do have some breaking news for you now. Police in Bountiful have arrested a man after he carjacked a U.S. mail truck. This is all according to police.
Yeah, the chase started on Northwood Avenue in Salt Lake City. ABC4's Sarah Murphy is there in Bountiful where the chase ended. And Sarah, what's the very latest?
Well, Emily and Courtney, it's been a busy afternoon so far here in Davis County. We're here in Bountiful where a carjacking started in Salt Lake, ended up here, and it got into a bit of a messy situation. You're taking a live look behind me. This USPS Postal Service car, the worker was driving when he was carjacked in Salt Lake earlier this afternoon. The man who did the carjacking, police tell me they don't have an estimate age, but it was a Hispanic man. He took police on a chase up into here. He drove onto this street up in Bountiful Centerville area, and he ended up trying to ram into a police car. You're seeing the USPS truck is still here. Police are still here. He made his way into this parking lot here. Police say he had a knife. He was tasered multiple times. They say he started to act like he had a rifle. He was barricaded in this USPS truck for about 30 minutes. They say they brought out a Spanish-speaking officer trying to negotiate. He began ramming a patrol vehicle. He was boxed in quite well, they say, but eventually they did have to use some force to get him out. He did eventually surrender. They took him into custody. They say 2 officers have minor injuries. He tried to run one officer over on foot in the parking lot. They explain some erratic behavior. Now, ultimately, they say they're grateful there weren't any further injuries, but definitely a lot going on this small street in Bountiful. I'm here with one of the neighbors who lives right next door to where this happened. Tell us, what did you see earlier this afternoon?
A lot of lights and sirens and a lot of yelling, and that's what I saw from my kitchen window.
Okay, and put this into perspective for us. Does this kind of thing happen often here?
No, this is a dead end. Things don't happen like this.
And your husband stepping in here as well. Explain to us your perspective on what's been going on this afternoon.
Well, it was kind of weird because she called me and I was at work still, and she said that the cops were here and there was a gunfire and stuff like that. And I don't know, man, I was kind of worried, so I started watching the home camera and seeing what was going on. So yeah, it's kind of freaky. This kind of stuff doesn't happen here.
And I feel like with this kind of situation, most people would think it wouldn't happen to me. It wouldn't happen on my street. Now that it has happened to you on your street, what are your thoughts on that now?
Once in a million. Yeah, like I've been here for almost 20 years, and this is the first time we've had anything like this happen. So
Yeah,
I'm
same.
not too scared yet.
And you were here. You kind of watched the whole outcome.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was a little nerve-wracking, but once I saw that they got him, I had a neighbor texting me too, like, everything's okay. They got him. I calmed down after that, but it was a little nerve-wracking.
Nerve-wracking for sure. Thank you so much. We appreciate you speaking with us. Again, nerve-wracking. We spoke with police. That was a big word used today. A lot going on here on this Monday to start the work week. Again, it happened earlier this afternoon. A carjacking has ended with the suspect in custody. We're working on getting some of that more confirmed information. We'll keep you updated both on air and online at abc4.com. Reporting here in Bountiful, Sarah Murphy, ABC4 News.